at the beginning of the year, we check out a device to every student, which is crazy to think that we're supporting, 22,000-ish student devices, which is a huge job. Not only the commitment financially, because a student device doesn't last forever, the tech support that's required for that, and the infrastructure that has to be built, the wireless capabilities that's required to pull that off. We recognize how important that it is for all of our students to have access to that technology. And again, for that teacher to feel confident that they can ask students to do certain things with tools, with digital content, and know that all their students have access to that same type of cutting-edge technology.
Using technology in the science classroom in particular, it's an everyday thing. I use it immediately when we start our classes to get the kids going. Maybe there might be some labs that we could do online that might just be a little bit safer, that could be a little bit more involved by using technology versus by just doing it in the classroom. We could even go places around the world virtually and do specific simulations in labs that we might not be able to do just in our classrooms.
A lot of the assessment tools that we use as well can tell us almost immediately within the same class period whether or not the students understood the content we were trying to teach. So if I give 4 questions and all of my students miss number 1 or number 2, I know exactly which ones I have to recover.
Technology has really been important for our English learners that have come in because it gives them those language supports that they need, such as translating or visuals that really help enhance their learning experience.
The world is heading more towards a technology-based industry. I feel like every industry is leading towards technology, and so I think using technology now, it's getting our feet wet into how we'll be able to use software later on in life.
It is really exciting to see what access that we have to technology and what opportunities we can afford for our students. However, we also need to be mindful of the overuse of technology, and we really need to help students find that healthy balance between when to use technology and when to resort to other measures. And we want the students to play, we want the students to run, we want the students to get up and move all at the same time. So our teachers are working really hard to find that healthy balance with technology, because that is a part of what's important for student learning.
I've been teaching 2nd grade for 10 years, and it has really enhanced my students' learning because they are able to do things from reading fluently into microphones and recording themselves to be able to hear themselves read, or typing and presenting their writing pieces that they've written. So it really helps them be able to interact and engage with the content on different levels.
I've developed many skills such as creativity skills, problem-solving skills, digital literacy skills, which I think are extremely important for today's tech-driven society. I have been given resources for my future so I can be well prepared to engage in that tech-driven society.
As a district, we started an AI team. We've been trying to investigate, what other school districts are utilizing AI for. We've done a lot of PD sessions where we have gotten resources on, what are teachers using AI for? What roadblocks have teachers run into? So there's a lot of things that are in play, a lot of moving parts, and we're hoping that, as teachers and students both start utilizing it, we'll start to learn through this process.
I see it more as a way and a tool that the students can use. I actually had my students create one to beat a video game. So they created their own AI or machine learning to beat the video game that they were using. So that's that critical thinking, and that ability to connect critical thinking and ideas together is still needed in the world with AI.
And then as from a teacher standpoint, using AI, it's just made all the difference in making sure that things that I'm creating and giving to my students are at or above grade level. It's just opened a whole new world of creating some of these assignments that I have my students do. It just increases my creativity.
We know we're learning, and we like people to experiment with new tools and feel comfortable that it might not work the first time, but we'll just drop back and try something different. It was kind of like the internet at the beginning too. Everyone was scared of the internet. We were scared that kids were going to cheat. I think we're in that same place right now with AI as well. And we're going to learn, and we're going to learn from our peers, and we're going to learn just how we can better use those type of tools in the classroom.
It really is interesting to see where we've come from, where we started when I entered EVSC in 2008, and to think that all of the students sitting in front of you have a device in their hands is pretty phenomenal. We don't have to worry about that. We have unlimited resources when it comes to technology. It is exciting to see where we will take this in the future and what our students will come up with. What will our students envision that even lead us down that road to improve technology? Because they have experience, and we can collaborate with our students to even further their ability to use technology and to grow in our technology that we have in the EVSC.